Hi everybody, it's Sam, the host of Caught in the Wool, which is what we've decided collectively as Bumblebee Farm to name the podcast. So this is Wednesday, November, oh shoot, I don't know the date. Hold on a second. I'm not filming on Wednesday because I can't handle all that, but it's the 8th when this video is out, I guess. I'm ahead of it though, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's me, Sam. This is episode 2 of Caught in the Wool. Caught in the Wool, I think I might do a whole video on why we chose the name Caught in the Wool, but Caught in the Wool is a special phrase at Bumblebee Acres, and yeah, if you want to hear about that, you're going to have to wait until a later video because I made my first podcast about an hour long, but I think I want to keep them from now on between the 15 and 30 minute range. I'm worried I'm going to run out of material because I just started this. I know that's nonsense. I'm not going to run out of material. Things are constantly happening here on the farm, but I want to keep it short and sweet anyway, so I'm going to keep my eye on the timer and I'm going to try to keep this before editing under 30 minutes. I don't know. We'll see how long it goes. I also wanted to say thank you to everybody who was so sweet and nice about my first video. That one was way longer than I intended. I wanted to keep that one around 30 minutes, but there was so much to talk about, and I just kind of rambled about some things. Hopefully this video, I stay more on track, but it's not an introduction video, so I don't have to, like, come up with remembering all the information about everybody on the farm and all of that stuff. So yeah, we have a little bit more of a guideline today. What else did I want to say? Oh, I said anyways a lot. I found out while editing my video, I say and anyways a little too much in my opinion. So I'm gonna try not to say anyways too much. But if I do, that's just the way of it. So anyways, again, thank you everybody who's so nice, who left awesome feedback, who messaged me, commented on our Instagram, because I made like a, hey look, I made a podcast, so maybe go watch it, I don't know, post, and I uploaded that on Facebook as well, and everybody was just so nice, and yeah, basically the experience has been great so far, except for figuring out YouTube, because the last time I uploaded a video was like 4 years ago, maybe 5, I don't know, you'll see when the most recent video was on our YouTube, those super old videos that I'm not going to take down. My brother Joey, who's super tech savvy and, like, you know, watches all the famous YouTubers who aren't really wool YouTubers, but you know, they're like the chill ones, the cool ones. I don't know, I'm not going to try to be cool and use slang. I'm like almost 25, like I don't know, I'm not cool anymore. Anyways, no, I said it already. He said that I should maybe delete some of those videos or make them private, but you know what? No, because it shows that we grew from something, and I don't like being like, oh look, everything's perfect right off the bat, because that's not how things are. That's not real. So let's keep it real. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna say anyways a lot, and we're just gonna have fun with it. So I say so a lot too, I think. Anyways, no. Okay, let's do this. So, thank you again, and let me see what's first on my agenda of things to talk about, because, oh look, I got an order. That's awesome. And if you hear my dog barking in the background, you might not be able to hear it, but they just get excited when people come in. They're like little foo-foo dogs. I'll show you at some point the Havanese, Ruben especially. He thinks that he's a watchdog. He's not. When somebody walks in that's a stranger, he goes and hides. So that's cute, but yeah. Okay, so it's November. So the last time I filmed, it was October 30th, so it was the day before Halloween. And I actually, like, really wanted to get my video out on Halloween because I freaking love Halloween, and I thought that would be a great anniversary. But it technically only came out on, like, November 1st, November 2nd, so just because editing, yeah, with all of that, it just didn't happen. But yeah, it's November, and some people are like, oh my gosh, it sucks that as soon as Halloween's over, people start doing Christmassy things. And I tried not to make my background too Christmassy yet because I'm gonna go full Christmas probably after Thanksgiving because I love Christmas. I mean, who doesn't? So I have our Christmas yarn collection in the background here. And I'm going to show you guys those up close and personal because I think it's really cool to show stuff in the, you know what, I'm going to have to pause and come back because Ruben keeps barking and I don't know if you can hear that, but he's distracting me. So I'll be right back. I should talk without getting out of the chair next time. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about the brief time lapse. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Christmas in November. So, yeah, I have the cute speckled Christmassy collection back here, and I'm gonna show you guys it up close and personal because I know that on like the shop, when you see photos of things, it's not totally accurate. We do our best to make the pictures as close to the actual yarn as possible. I know some people will like put filters on their yarns or will try to make the photos of their yarns very vibrant, and the photos look incredible, but sometimes it doesn't actually capture the exact yarn. So even though sometimes we can't totally capture it, I really try, and the rest of us Bumblebees really try to make it accurate. So I'm going to show you guys some of that. I have the Hogwarts House Socks hanging up just because I thought that would be so cute, and it is. I love it. I love it. It's so cute. And sorry for all the back here, all these cute presents are actually the Advent minis. Not all of them. This is actually only up to, excuse me, these are only up to 16, starting with, I think, 8. So there might be only like 8 different colors packaged back here. But, yeah, these are Downton. So Christmas at Downton minis are happening right now. So we've been tagging them, labeling them. We came up with some really cute names that I really want to become regular colorways because 1, they're super gorgeous. And 2, they are, they're just so cute. They're just so cute. The names are so good. The colorways are beautiful. It's perfect. And I don't know if she being Queen Bee, I don't know if she will do the Downton Christmas again just because it's been so long since Downton Abbey was a show. I know that us fans are still diehard. I mean, it's hard not to be. But I don't know if she wrote down the recipes for all of her colors. I think some of them she just wanted to go in and have fun. And sometimes planning out her recipes for a certain colorway can be time consuming, and also she has to be very particular. And I think sometimes an artist just needs to go in and just not have a plan necessarily, sort of have a plan, but just fly with it. So I'm definitely encouraging of her doing that. but at the same time, it's like she'll come out with this awesome color and she'll be like, well, this is a one of a kind. And I'm like, well, it's for me then, right? Because there aren't any others. So this one's mine. Anyway, sorry, my headband keeps falling down. I'm actually wearing the Wanderlust headband pattern that I designed, and I doubled up Coquette Sock, which is our base, our sock base that I mentioned in the last video. I doubled it up so it would be extra thick, and this is actually my favorite worsted weight yarn of all time. Doubling the Coquette Sock makes this, it's just, I just love it so much. It's hard for me to describe. It's very robust and sturdy, but also so soft. And I love the way it variegates your colors. To use it like this, it almost gives you almost this tweeded kind of look. And I don't mean tweed with yarn with neps. I mean like the classic tweed of being a hand-spun, very variegated yarn. So I just love it. I also think that it's a great way to use a very variegated skein. Very variegated. Very, very variegated. Say that 5 times fast. Nope, I can't. I challenge you though. I think it's a great way to kind of make your colors work together a little more evenly in a project. So even though you can see that there is color pooling in this headband, like you get these chunks of black and white and brown, they're still more evenly dispersed because I doubled that yarn. And this Wanderlust headband, also this pattern, is not my actual pattern. So I didn't knit it after I developed the pattern. I knit it beforehand and then I developed the pattern after I knit this, and I was like, I want to change some things up to make it a little better. So I kept this one because I love the colors. Like this is our Game of Thrones inspired Direwolves, and it's based on all the colors of the Direwolves. But yes, so I love the color of this headband, so I had to keep it. But it's actually got a crochet edge on it instead of the I-cord edge that I originally wrote into the pattern. So that I-cord edge is going to give you a little bit more stability than this actual one. So this one keeps sliding down my face, but my regular Wanderlust headband that I actually knit after the pattern, that one stays on better because that I-cord really hugs your head and keeps it in place. So, yes, Wanderlust, November, December, Advent minis. So this is the awesome thing I wanted to bring up. Oh, wait, before I get to that, before I get to this awesome thing that I'm going to bring up. Yes, the awesome thing, the reason why hopefully more of you are here watching this because of this awesome thing that I'm going to tell you. First, I have another awesome thing to tell you. So there are 2 awesome things. Real awesome thing that I advertised and everything, that's coming next. First, let's talk about the sale. The Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale. So we have a sale that goes through, it starts at midnight on Black Friday, like all those big corporations do, whatever. It's a good time to start things. I like starting sales at midnight because you get the full day. Anyway, we get Black Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and all of Cyber Monday. So this is an awesome 4-day sale, and it's the only sale that we do. I mean, every once in a while we'll do maybe like a little promo thing, so you might get a little extra something with your purchase, but we don't do a discounted price like ever throughout the year. Only this time, and you can get 20, that's right, 20. I wish I could draw on my videos, but my software isn't that good. 20% off your entire purchase, except for clubs and SpinOlution. because we're not allowed to do sales on SpinOlution. It's a SpinOlution thing. They don't let us. I wish I could. I wish I could include wool with SpinOlution purchases just because, like, you need something to start with, but they don't let you do it. So yes, 20% off, and I will write the code down here, and the code will also be in the description below. And yeah, I'm writing my descriptions very, very thoroughly with links and all of that stuff, so that way, yeah, it takes more time for me, but that's fine, because if I mention something, I want you to be able to find it. So yes, that will be in the link below, the code and everything, and a reminder as to when that starts. It'll be starting Central Standard Time, so my time zone of the Midwest. And now, the awesome thing that you are all here for, we are giving away one Advent calendar for Harry Potter. Yes. So, the Advent adventure, I guess. Yeah. Adventure? Advent? I don't know. Anyways, I said it again. Okay. The Advent adventure has been wonderful. It has been so much fun since the time Queen Bee told me that she wanted to start doing this. I was hyped. I thought it was the best idea ever. Maybe some of you are already in our Advent, have signed up for an Advent calendar, and you're going to get one. They're shipping out, oh gosh, next week after this video comes out. So they're shipping out November 15th. So hopefully everyone and some of the people who are international and have ordered will all get those well before December 1st, so you can definitely start opening your minis on December 1st. Yeah, so she's been doing awesome stuff. Like I said, with the Downton Advent, she has come up with some one-of-a-kind colorways for all of them. And I'm pretty sure Holly Jolly Christmas is mostly one-of-a-kind colorways. I don't know if she'll ever bring those back as, like, regular colorways, but that one is cutesy fun. Downton Abbey is just gorgeous. Like, the colors are just, I mean, you've watched Downton Abbey and you've seen the aesthetic. Well, if you have watched Downton Abbey, you know the aesthetic of Downton Abbey. It is so proper and sometimes like that cute cottage English style, but it's just so beautiful, and she captures those colors so wonderfully in all of her Downton collection. And then the new colors she's come up with, they fit in beautifully. It's just wonderful. Harry Potter is definitely going to be, I think it's all or most of our Harry Potter collection already. And then we are also adding in some one-of-a-kind colors. I don't know how many one-of-a-kind colors she's actually going to include, but so far the colorways she's come up with in addition are pretty much set to come out as club colorways later on, because they are just so good. They are so pretty. Sarah and Queen Bee started dyeing those yesterday, and just, I don't even know. You are going to go crazy for them. They are just, I wish I had more time to develop more patterns, because I just want to knit them all in all kinds of projects. And I'm thinking about the colorways specifically, and I want to say, oh, blah, 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 and blah, 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 and they look like blah, 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 but I can't because it's a surprise. So you'll just have to wait and see. And, yeah, we're giving away one Harry Potter Advent Mini calendar to one lucky winner. So in order to enter, because I'm sure you're all like, Sam, get it together. ignore my lack of ability to actually snap. What you need to enter is you need to be following our Instagram, and you need to be subscribed to this channel. And it would be great if you told your friends and stuff. But yeah, so far all we want is for you to be subscribed to our channel and to put be subscribed to our Instagram. I was gonna say Facebook too, but you don't have to be subscribed to the Facebook too. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter in everybody who is subscribed to our channel will automatically be entered, but you will not win unless you are actually also part of our following our Instagram. So you have to be doing both in order to actually win, because I don't want you to be like, oh well, I'm subscribed, whatever, and then I draw your name and you are not a winner because you aren't following our Instagram. And if you don't have an Instagram account, get an Instagram account. I cannot stress this enough. Instagram is the most inspiring platform out of all of them. Pinterest is pretty great. I love Pinterest. But you can actually really connect with people on Instagram, and it can still be anonymous and not super personal like Facebook is. It's just photos of whatever you want. If you just want to make your account all knitting, all yarn, all whatever, it's fine. But it's just, I don't know. I love seeing what other dyers are doing, what other pattern designers are doing. I'm addicted to makeup, so I follow all those people on my personal account. Yes, so you have to follow our Bumblebee Instagram, and I have put that in a little banner thing down here, and also subscribe to this channel, and yeah, and then you can win. And I also wanted to show you guys, I'll get to the pattern in a moment, because you also get a pattern with the advent calendars. We are doing project bags, and we ordered in these awesome canvas totes. So it is huge. And in order to actually show you what it looks like so it's not flat and floppy, I actually put a full wool sweater in here. So yeah, full wool sweater. That's how big this bag is. So we wanted one that was big but not super huge. It's pretty big, so it will definitely fit all of those minis. And I can't wait to actually package them up and put them in these bags, because it's gonna be so cute. And they're vegan friendly. So these handles, even though they look like leather, they're not real leather. They're pleather or something, some such. But they're actually super cute, and I thought that this was such a great idea. Instead of using a smaller bag, I wanted to do one that had handles, so that way it's Christmassy, it fits all of your Advent minis in it, and yeah, it also has a zipper and an inside zipper pocket, so you can keep notions in there. I don't know, I love this. You can also put buttons all over the front, and I'm going to keep one for myself and do that because I make the buttons. If you've ever been to our booth at any fiber show, you'll see that we have a ton of buttons, and I make all the buttons. My life is making buttons. It's one of my things. I make buttons, but yeah, so I've been wanting a bag that I can actually display my buttons on, and it'll hold them nicely, and canvas is the perfect material. Anyways, I'm so excited. Anyways, again, at least I'm noticing it this time, guys. At least I'm noticing it. And now, I wanted to show you, I want so bad, my friend Hannah made this project bag for me. I asked her, can you make me an extra large project bag? And she was like, yeah, sure. And she surprised me with this cute rainbow macaroon project bag. yeah, she's awesome. I keep telling her she should make project bags and sell them online, but she's a teacher, so her hands are already full with teaching the youth, the future generations of our our world, future world leaders. I don't know, what do people say about kids? That's anyway. It's not anyways. My hair keeps going all over the place. I have a project in here that is sort of a mystery. So I said with the advent calendars that you would get a mystery knit along project. And it is a mystery because you have a mystery color every single day. And I wrote it so that way you could knit up one color a day. I mean, each skein is 40 yards, and the pattern calls for about 30 yards of that. So you can either go all the way with each skein and just make your project extra big, or you could just do the 2 repeats that I tell you to do with each skein. And I want to show you so badly, but I'm not going to release the pattern officially until probably January, just because I want everybody who does want to knit this wrap. It is a wrap, so it's just a very large rectangle, and it's knit kind of like a scarf, and it's going to be lacy, but it is my own stitch pattern, so it's exciting. And I'm excited just because it's a lace stitch that nobody else, I have never seen anybody else have anyway. I took elements of other stitches that I liked, but they didn't quite have what I wanted. So I made it a little bit lacier, a little bit more sturdier, and I came up with my own stitch pattern, which is pretty cool because I've never done that. So my own lace stitch, yeah. And I haven't come up with a name for it yet, which I have to do before the 15th. But yes, if you're watching this and you did order the Advent minis, the pattern is just going to be like a sheet with the directions, no pictures, and usually I put in tons of pictures for my patterns, but I am going to give you a code so that way when the full pattern becomes released, you can download that and then have that full nice pattern as well, just because you've earned it. But I don't want you to get too good of an idea of how it looks until you're actually knitting it. So you are a bit surprised if that's what you want. I'm definitely down for anybody doing whatever they want with their minis, but I figured it would be cool to have kind of a mini skein option that could use tons of mini skeins and you can wear it and it's not too wild. And that was another thing. I went through several design ideas in my head and I was going to do a pattern that wasn't just a regular wrap, that it was going to have a little bit more excitement to it, just so that way people, those knit-alongs where you're not sure what's happening next. I was thinking of doing that, but at the same time, if I did that, I was afraid that too many people might not like it, or you might not like the way that your colors are working up in it. So I just wanted to give everybody something that's still fun, still a mystery, not too complicated, so you can actually knit it during the holiday season when it is madness and you just want to sit down and do something easy that you can remember the directions to, but it's still pretty and lacy at the end. So hopefully you guys like it. And yeah, so follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube. It's the button down here, I think. Yes, click subscribe, and that would be awesome if you win the Harry Potter one, because our Harry Potter one, we put out 10 spaces for Downton Abbey, 10 spaces for our Holly Jolly Christmas, and originally only 10 of Harry Potter, and we ended up opening up another 3 groups. So that was, I believe we have 40 Harry Potter signups already, and those all filled up within like 24 hours of being listed. So it's insane. Like, we have so many Harry Potter signups, and people were crazy getting those so quickly. I didn't think that that was going to happen because we've never had people like rushing to buy something from our site before. So that was like really cool. And yeah, thank you to everybody who did sign up. And yeah, I definitely want everybody to get a Hogwarts Advent Calendar, and I love the Hogwarts Advent Calendar, although I'm secretly getting the leftovers from the Downton Abbey Advent Calendar, and I'm super excited about that for my early birthday present. So I'm actually going to make the wrap with everybody starting December 1st, because yeah, that's what I asked for Christmas, is a Downton Abbey one, just because, I don't know, I was torn between Harry Potter and Downton Abbey, but I think I would wear the Downton Abbey colors more. I think it's more me. Okay, so yes, like, subscribe, and thumbs up this video, please. I like seeing how many views I have, but thumbs up make me feel like I did a good job. So if you think I did a good job, please do the thumbs up, do the like on the video. Okay, so I talked about all of that, and now, because I wanted to keep this a shorter video, I'm going to show you the, oh, I'm dropping stuff. I wanted to show you these, all of these Christmas colors. So I actually only have 5 colors? Yes, 5 colors here. And I'm gonna put them back because they looked prettier. They looked prettier back here. Oh, I ruined everything. Yes, I wanted to show these all up close and personal, and these lights are kind of making this look more creamy than it actually is. When it gets a little shadowed, that's a little more accurate. Sorry if my computer made a weird noise just then. I don't know if it did because my tag rubbed up against the keyboard, but this is Gingerbread House, I think she calls it. Gingerbread House, yes. It's in Coquette Sock, and it is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, these would make adorable socks, and I think she's actually going to release sock boxes for this colorway, and she's going to include a contrasting heel and toe mini skein, so that way you can do something colorful for your heel and toe. But that's what's being talked about. So that's the hush hush, and yes. So if you are interested in knowing when this comes out, because it'll be pre-orders just like for the Hogwarts House Socks that you see behind me, just so that way we know how many to actually dye up, and we don't overload ourselves with dye to orders, because that can be a lot. Yes, sign up for a newsletter, because I always put that information in there. And if you want all of the updates, reminders for the Black Friday sale, I don't put out too many emails just because I don't have time to write all these emails to spam you guys with. I don't have time for that. So I only send you guys stuff that's important information that I think you actually need to know. So sign up for the newsletter, and the link to just sign up, all you do is put your email, name, and then click sign up, and then you're done. I will put that below. So yes, Gingerbread House, adorable perfection. I love it. I want to do a pair of socks for myself out of those, but I don't know if I'll have time with knitting everybody else's Christmas stuff. Now this is Victorian Christmas. And Victorian Christmas, I put it in the shadows a little bit just so you can see it not too washed out. Victorian Christmas has a blend of colors in it, if you can see. And gosh, I love this one because it is Christmassy colors. It's definitely reminiscent of Christmas, but it isn't too Christmassy. I talked in my last video of not always wanting to wear red and green, even during Christmas, but yes. So if you like Christmas but you don't want to go too Christmassy, this is what I would recommend. It's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. This one I would love to make a shawl out of. My friend Hannah, who made me I'm going to talk about my friend Hannah. I might have her join on the video at some point, the podcast, just because she's my best friend, and yeah, she gets a lot of yarn from me too, but we've been best friends since in utero, so we've known each other for forever, and she actually was knitting before I was, which is cool. But she took our Indian corn colorway and made a shawl out of it, and it's dyed up in a similar way, so it's almost like half white and then half this color gradient. And it is so beautiful. So I think that this would make the most beautiful, snowy affected. I mean, it looks like a Victorian Christmas tree, doesn't it? Like, okay. It looks like one of those like paintings or old cookie tins with the like New England Christmas scenes and such. That's what this reminds me of. Okay, and next I'm going to stop grabbing these one at a time because, yeah, it's a pain. They're so cute! Okay, I'm gonna show you the green and red first. So this is Peppermint. We were going back and forth on the names, so I have to double check all the names, which is why I do actually know a lot about our yarns. I just forget what we actually decided on. So this is Peppermint. It does look a little bit more cherry in this video, but in real life, it's got a little bit more of a deep, deep red to it. And yes, it's super cute. And if you made socks out of it, they would probably look like candy canes. And that would be so cute. And I think that this would be, I don't know, I would actually wear these socks. And here I am, totally turning myself into a liar by telling my mom, you might make Christmas colors, but I probably won't want any. And then I want all of them. This one is Frosty Fraser. So again, it would probably knit up stripy, and it looks so blue toned in my screen. I don't know if you guys are getting this blue tone, but it's definitely here. I wanted to show you guys a better, more accurate version of these colors, and then my video is probably making it worse. Let me like block this light. Is that helping? No, it's not. No, I wanted to shadow it and it didn't really work. But it's just this beautiful mix of all different shades of green. And it's beautiful. Like, you could make something out of this and wear it during Christmas and people would be like, oh my gosh, that is an adorable, like, I'm thinking cowl. Like, this would just make the cutest cowl or hat, especially doubled up like I did with this. Oh no, all the ideas. Okay. You guys are just getting glimpses of what's actually going on in my head all the time when I see yarns. Oh my gosh, this would make such a cute blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, yes, Frosty Fraser, just adorable. And last but not least, Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. And this is just absolute cuteness. And I don't know if you can see this little bit of gray in there, but in real life, it's definitely like this vibrant shade of like pinks, kind of like plummy pinks, and then this little bit of purple, a more bluish lavender purple, and then this gray and black just kind of brings it a little bit more sophistication, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Sometimes I'm really good at describing these, but right now I'm just like in such a Christmas mood. Like I told you guys earlier, we were wrapping these minis, these Advent minis, and we have the Christmas music going, and it's in the other room, in our like other studio room. And I'm just like, get me that hot chocolate. Can we go like Christmas shopping right now? I want to get out all my Christmas knitting, even though I can't do that until December. December 1st is when my Christmas knitting projecting officially starts. But I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to talk about. You guys all have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And as always, thanks for being my fiber friend and getting caught in the wool with me. Bye.